Hello and welcome to the eFresh.com fruit, vegetable, and potato news. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. Florida's prized potatoes hit by Mother Nature. Potato cultivation target may not be achieved. Amendment protects Washington cherries. New technology to sort defective mangoes. Potato Council is focusing on young families. For 1 month out of each year, potatoes grown in Northeast Florida are the majority of all potatoes served on American tables east of the Mississippi River. But last month's flooding rains were devastating to the farmers who harvest tons of the dietary staple from 18,000 acres at the confluence of St. Johns, Flagler, and Putnam counties. Potatoes on about 35 farms were left underwater, causing as much as $45 million in damage, according to several estimates. Some farmers have abandoned this year's crop altogether, suffering substantial losses in an industry that employs 1,300 and has flourished in the same area for more than 100 years. About half of the farmers who grow potatoes for sale in grocery store produce sections were hit harder than the half who grows potatoes for use in potato chips. Potato cultivation may not be achieved in 16 northern districts of Bangladesh, including Rangpur-Dinjapur region, due to abnormal price hike of fertilizer and other agri-imports this season. The farmers said at present per sack of DAP fertilizer is being sold at 3,600 taka against the previous year's price of 1,800 taka. Also per sack DAP is at 2,200 taka against the previous price of 1,500 taka, while per sack urea is at 600 taka against a previous rate of 300 taka. They also said many poor and marginal farmers gave up the idea to cultivate potatoes this season. The growers urged the government to take immediate measures to reduce the prices of fertilizer so that they can cultivate potatoes as per the target. The U.S. House of Representatives passed an amendment that increases the number of canine air cargo detection teams, boosting cargo security and helping ensure that perishable fruits like cherries will not be unnecessarily delayed by bureaucratic red tape. Because half of all cherries exported from the Pacific Northwest are transported on passenger aircraft, new TSA screening requirements have been an issue of great concern to cherry growers. The highly perishable nature of cherries make them easily damaged by screening equipment and leave them open to being ruined by even minor delays in getting to the market. The amendment not only increases security, but also will help to guarantee that checking each box of cherries does not unnecessarily slow exports and cost Washington growers. An innovative technology which can be used by exporters for non-destructive testing to sort mangoes was unveiled by the Indian Council for Scientific and Industrial Research at a 2-day awareness workshop being conducted by the Central Electronics and Engineering Research Institute. It employs soft X-ray imaging and is pretty similar to airport security scan systems. Export-quality Alfonso mangoes are afflicted with 2 types of physiological conditions called spongy tissue and seed weevil. Till now, certain countries had banned Indian mangoes because of this. The X-ray imaging technology helps segregate the mangoes with deformities by processing the internal density of the fruit and thus will provide a fillip to the export industry. India is the largest producer of mangoes in the world. As the new potato season starts, the UK Potato Council is focusing its efforts on increasing consumption amongst young families as part of its summer Love Potatoes campaign. In a press release, the Council mentions fresh research which shows that the young family group is one of the lowest consumers of potatoes, and if they are not encouraged to incorporate potatoes into their diets now, there could be implications for the long-term growth of the industry. While the recession has seen consumers turn to potatoes to provide value for money, it is the older generation who are driving this demand, accounting for 71% of the boiled potatoes market. Meanwhile, young families are not only eating fewer potatoes than their parents, but show little knowledge of the new potato season itself. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com fruit, vegetable, and potato news. See you next time.